Good morning. It has been a minute since the last time I felt anything real life related, and I decided that today it's a good day to do that. It's actually a holiday today in Brandenburg, where I work, but in Berlin it's not a holiday, and I live in Berlin, and it's really cool because everything is open. And I actually have a meeting right now where I'm leaving for, but later maybe I will do something interesting, and so yeah. Also, it's so warm now, and it's like the end of October, it's the last day of October, and it's so sunny and so warm, and it makes me really, really happy. So yeah, it's a good day. It's actually not at all as warm as I thought that it was, but it's still pretty cool because it's very sunny and nice. And actually everything is already like decorated for Christmas, but since the weather was so cool, I don't really have this Christmas feeling yet, which is actually pretty cool because I usually used to get it at like October, and then I don't have it by December anymore. I don't actually like shopping that much, but I decided that going one way for a meeting that took less than half an hour one way, I decided that it was kind of a waste of a time, so I actually need some clothes, so I went shopping and bought something. I have been implementing some new things into my life, and I actually wanted to tell you a little bit about it because I made a video on the law of attraction, and the thing that I want more in my life right now is spontaneity, and for that I just try to say yes to things that I would rather not say yes to. I watch a lot of comedy, like I have been laughing till the point that I started crying several times in the last couple of days, and I really like it, so I try to smile more often and laugh more often and just be more careless, because I don't know, I believe that learning is good and being serious is good to a point, but you have to relax sometimes and you have to let yourself live a little. So that's what I've been doing, and I really, really like it. I'm cutting some veggies, and I wanted to tell you some fun facts about myself. So a couple years ago I was a housewife for maybe half a year, like for several months. It was not like my conscious decision, just life happened that way. So for some of it I had a part-time job. For most of the time I was looking for a job, so I literally had nothing to do but to stay home and like be a housewife. I cooked a lot and like cleaned the house and so on. Let me tell you, I used to like cooking before, especially baking, but after I was forced to do that for several months non-stop, I stopped cooking altogether, and I didn't cook anything for I think over a year. And just recently I started cooking again, and I really like it again, but I only do it 2 times a week because I don't have time for that now. Another fun fact is that I actually started YouTube during the time that I was a housewife because I was just so bored. It was very not intellectually stimulating, so I wanted something new, and this is why I started YouTube. I also started learning German again. German is a language of the devil. It's really difficult, and I have been living here on and off for like 4 years, since 2014, and I still don't speak German properly because, well, first of all, my job is in English, and everyone here speaks English really well, so you don't really need to speak German. But also you need to know it very well in order for people to understand you, because there is a lot of rules and a lot of exceptions from this rule, so it's really hard to actually say something so that people understand you. You just need to know those things, and for that you have to hear them really often. I just want a bit more practice and a bit more grammar, I think. And I noticed that our teacher speaks to us like we are stupid children, so I think it's really annoying to be a teacher of a foreign language to people who don't speak the language. Teach them your own language because you have to speak to them really slowly, and literally like they're stupid because you have to articulate, use your gestures, and
it really sounds like she's talking to a bunch of kindergartners. But at least she is like the only person that I understand 100% of what she's saying. Also, I think she uses like simpler words and shorter sentences. But I had an experience of speaking Russian to a person who didn't have it as a mother tongue. And first of all, it always feels really weird to like speak to someone who learned your language, especially like who learns Russian in their right mind. But also you have to really choose shorter sentences and simpler words. And by the end of a couple of hours with this person, I would feel like I lost 50 IQ points because I was literally feeling like I'm talking to a 2-year-old. And not because the person was stupid, it's just because I had to make them understand myself, and I am not really experienced in that. It's actually much more difficult to cut broccoli, wow, while talking than it is while not talking. So I will just shut up because I think that I'm just rumbling now. I think I will end this video now before it gets too long, but I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you next time. Love you. Be nice humans. Bye.